Hi there, intertwined art friends. Today we are going to do the 20th square in our Like a Boss blanket series. This is the nail polish bottle because we know that you are out there nailing it in your daily work, working your way towards success and slaying everything you do. So you can find the pattern for this nail polish bottle on intertwinedart.com. It's of course right here on the YouTube channel, and we're now also on Etsy, so you can find the nail polish bottle and the square that it is placed on in all of those places. So make sure you subscribe so that you don't miss a thing. And on Etsy, we're now at etsy.com/shop/intertwinedartshop. So take a quick look at some of the other squares that we have completed. These are all available on the blog, on the YouTube channel, and in the Etsy shop, so you can get them any way you prefer. The reason we put them on Etsy is because there they are ad-free and large print, so you don't have to fight with the ads on the blog. Okay, let's go ahead and get started. We are going to start off with a size H 5mm crochet hook, and I like to use Lily Sugar and Cream cotton yarn, so we're going to start off with hot pink. We're going to cast on with a slip knot here and just chain 11. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Then we're going to start in the second chain from the hook, so skip that first chain and go into the second, and we're going to do a single crochet, and we're actually going to work single crochet all the way across for a total of 10. So that was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and our last one is 10. Now we're going to chain 1 and turn, and we're going to complete 4 more rows of 10 single crochets, so that's a total of 5 rows. So here's row number 2. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and it's easy to miss that last stitch in these rows, so make sure you get it, number 10. Chain 1 and turn. This is row number 3, same thing, 10 single crochets. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Chain 1 and turn. And now we're going on to row number 4 here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Chain 1 and turn, and we're going to do the 5th row. We had 1, 2, 3, 4. This is number 5. Here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Then we're going to chain 1 and turn. For this next row, we're going to start off with a single crochet decrease. So that means we're going to put our hook into the first stitch, yarn over and pull through, then insert it into the second stitch, yarn over and pull through. Now you have 3 loops on the hook. Now yarn over and pull through all 3 of those. And what we did is we took those 2 stitches and we made them into 1 stitch for this next row. So that's why it's a decrease. It gets rid of 1 stitch. Now we're going to do 6 single crochets. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6, and then another single crochet decrease. So insert into the stitch, yarn over, pull through, insert into that last stitch, yarn over, pull through, yarn over, pull through all 3, chain 1 and turn. And this is our last row for the pink, so we're going to start off with a single crochet decrease again, and then 4 single crochets. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4, and then finish up with a single crochet decrease in these last 2 stitches. Yarn over and through all 3. Now we're going to make a nice finished edge around these 3 sides. So we're going to start by crocheting down this side. We're going to crochet 7 single crochets evenly here. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we're just going into the side of each row there. Now we're going to single crochet across the other side of this original chain, and we're going to fit probably 10 across here. So here's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And if your count isn't exact on these, that's okay. As long as it's a nice even stitch, it makes the edging look nice. So we're going to do 7 going back up the other side. There's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And then we're going to finish this off by slip stitching into the first stitch along the top here. So just place a slip stitch in that single crochet, and we are done with the base of our nail polish. So leave a little bit of a tail so that you'll be able to sew it onto our blanket square. Pull that tail through your working loop and then tighten it up, and that way you're fastened off. So that's it for the base. You see we have a nice finished edge facing us, so that means that's the right side of this piece, and we're going to keep that facing us, and we're going to grab some black yarn and join that on so that we can do the lid of the nail polish. So in the very next stitch after where you completed your slip stitch, here's your slip stitch, and we're going to go right into that very next stitch. Go ahead and insert your hook, and we're going to join the black there. So just join there with a little stitch, pull that tight. Now we're going to slip stitch in that same place where we did the join. So in that same stitch, we're going to do a single crochet. I think I said slip stitch, I meant single crochet, and then 3 more single crochets for a total of 4. So that's 2, 3, and 4. Now, make sure here, just check to make sure that you're in the center of the bottle, just in case that last pink stitch wasn't in the right place. Just take a look and make sure that you're in the middle, because you want your lid to go right up the middle. Now we're chained 1 and turn, and we're going to complete 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more rows of 4 single crochets each. 8 times 4 is 32, so I'm just going to count us to 32 because that's a little bit easier for me than trying to remember what row I'm on. So here's 1, 2, 3, and 4. Chain 1 and turn. 5, 6, 7, and 8. chain 1 and turn, 9, 10, 11, 12, chain 1 and turn, 13, 14, 15, 16, chain 1 and turn, 17, 18, 19, 20, chain 1 and turn, 21, 22, 23, and 24. And so if you get lost on how many rows you've done, remember we're just multiplying this out, so there's 4 stitches per row. If we did 24 divided by 4, that means we've completed 6 rows, and we want to get to 8. So we have 2 more rows that we want to complete. And I'm just checking the size against the one that I did. Yep, we have 2 more rows that we want to complete. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we are going to complete 2 more so that we have 8 here total. Okay, so chain 1 and turn. This would be, if we were counting the same way as we were before, numbers 25, 26, 27, 28, chain 1 and turn, 29, 30, 31, and 32. Now we are going to crochet, single crochet evenly down the side here. It should be about 8 single crochets. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Then we're going to work, that's number 8 there. Then we're going to work along this connection between the pink and the black. So what we're going to do is just 4 single crochets in those stitches that we already worked in. So you're going right in where your black already went in through the pink there. And we're going to complete 1 single crochet, go into the next stitch, and that's number 2. Into the next one is 3, and finally into that last one is number 4, and that just gives us the base of our lid there. And then we're going to work up the other side here, about 8 single crochets evenly up the side. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and the very last one, number 8. And then just go ahead and slip stitch to the first stitch on the top. And we are done. So you can leave a nice long tail for sewing here, and then pull that through your working loop. Now we've got our nail polish bottle, so that's it. All we need to do now is sew this onto the blanket square, and you want to use your tapestry needle. Go ahead and weave in the ends of the short pieces on the back, leave the long pink and the long black to sew it onto the square. As you're sewing it on, just go through the top layer of the square so that you have a nice clean back on the blanket square. And remember, you can use these appliques on anything: garments, bags, pillows, other projects. So if you do it on something else, please feel free to share it with us on our Facebook page. Finally, I just took a little bit of fabric paint and I wrote the word slay on there as though that's the nail polish color, because I wanted a great reminder that we are out there slaying it every day. I hope you enjoyed this project. Please share it with your friends. Introduce them to intertwinedart.com, the YouTube channel here, and of course our Etsy shop. and find us on Facebook and Instagram as well. There's lots of ways to stay in touch, and we would love to see what you're making. This is the 20th square out of 24, so make sure you subscribe so you don't miss a thing. Thanks so much. Bye-bye.